What's up, guys? Welcome back to What Cheers. I'm Nick. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm really looking forward to this one tonight. This is the brand new limited release from Stone, and this is their Enjoy By Double IPA. Basically, if you guys aren't familiar with this beer, it is a ridiculously fresh, hoppy as hell double IPA that they've been putting out. This is actually the third batch they've done with different Enjoy By date, obviously. This just hit the market on the 20th in Mass, and that's where I got this, and it was bottled on the 16th. I mean, it doesn't get much fresher than that. It has 11 hop varieties in it. It comes in at 9.4% alcohol, 88 IBUs, and I'm prepared for this thing to knock my socks off. The beer is basically just to emphasize the importance of freshness in hoppy beers, and what better way to do that than to put out a beer with it right on the front label. I mean, that's what it's called. So I say props to Stone for stepping out and doing that. A lot of IPAs and double IPAs sit on the shelves in stores for way longer than they should, and they're not enjoyed properly. They're not enjoyed the way the beer was meant to be. So this is definitely a step in the right direction, hopefully for other brewers, and to get the retailers aware of it too. So without further ado, guys, let's get this beer into a glass. I can't wait. Alright, guys, so we got the Enjoy By poured here, and it poured a beautiful golden, crystal clear color. Some really nice lacing going on in the glass, big bubbles, white head, maybe a quarter of a finger of white head. But as soon as I popped the bottle open, it was just a ridiculous blast of aroma in my face. So let's go ahead and get a smell on this beer. Oh my god, yeah, it kind of just smells like a mix between Pliny and Heady Topper for me. Super piney, dank, kind of like smelling bag of pot or something. I'm not even kidding, it's absolutely ridiculous. This thing is extreme. I mean, I'm getting lots of pine, I'm getting citrus. Very, very heavy on the earthy, piney notes, though. Not too much in the tropical fruit area for me. It just smells so fresh. It smells like one of the beers you'd get up in Vermont, like a Lawson's or a Hill Farmstead. Wow, it just smells incredible. Let's go ahead and get a taste. Cheers. Wow, yeah, it follows the nose pretty well. There's definitely more sweetness. Oh, and there's the hops. Wow. Holy crap. On the back end, it completely dominates, dries your tongue out. That's amazing. Wow. First of all, don't taste or smell the alcohol whatsoever. 9.4%, you wouldn't even know it's there. Maybe you'd think maybe 6.5, 7. It drinks ridiculously smooth. First thing I get on the front of the tongue is a blast of that hop bitterness, followed right immediately by sweetness, and I did get some like pineapple orange juice character in the taste that I didn't get in the aroma. The aroma is just so complex. There's so many hops involved with this beer. There's a lot going on. Definitely second sip getting a lot of sweetness, followed by that extreme dry hoppy finish in the back end, which I love. Wow, it really dries your tongue out and makes you want to go back for another sip immediately. And it's so smooth. Mouthfeel on this is medium. I would say medium mouthfeel on this one. Medium mouthfeel, kind of creamy a little bit. For a double IPA, it's kind of creamy. Wow, just a really, really solid double IPA. Holy crap. This thing has like a lot of earthy tones to it. But like I said, it reminds me of a mix between a West Coast, super hot bomb like Pliny, and like some elements of Heady Topper or Hill Farmstead. it's just extremely well made. This is this is definitely an achievement for Stone. One of the best IPAs I've had from them, if not the best. This is definitely up there with the 10th anniversary of Ruination that they just did. If not better. I think I might like this a little better. I think it's a little bit more unique. It doesn't exactly taste like any of their other IPAs that I've had, and I think that that is what's setting it apart. I mean, with 11 hop varieties in there, there's a hell of a lot going on. It's very complex for a double IPA. And, in the world of double IPAs and IPAs, you get a lot of similarities between them, and they all start to taste the same. This one actually tastes quite a bit different. I really like what they're doing here. Great concept, great effort in pushing the craft beer freshness to the forefront. So I'm very impressed, very impressed. More pineapple, orange juice kind of flavors in there now, the sweetness, but mainly dominated by that piney character, earthy character. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of smelling pot or something. And the taste too, it's dank. It's really, really good though. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on the Enjoy By for a little bit now, and I'm telling you, this is really exceptional stuff, guys. I have never tasted a Stone beer like this before. It's above and beyond pretty much any of their other IPAs, any of their other hoppy beers for me. It's extraordinary. I mean, this thing is like in the top tier of double IPAs for me. And coming from Stone, I didn't expect that, quite honestly, to have something this unique and this different in the double IPA category. It just blows my mind how good it is. With that being said, the ratings on this, Beer Advocate has given this a 95 overall, and Rate Beer gave it a 99. Pretty high scores overall, so I guess I'm not the only one who feels this way. For me, I'm going to go ahead and say this is a 95, which is pretty high, I think, for a double IPA, but I really think it deserves it. The complexity of having all those hops in there working together and just coming to this really unique balance is just extraordinary. There's a nice sweetness in there in the middle of the tongue, followed up by that super dry bitter finish in the back end that's really pleasant, especially, if you're a hophead, obviously. You need to be a hophead to like this beer. I think that goes without saying. But it's just well crafted. It's extremely fresh, guaranteed, obviously, because of the whole purpose of this. 35-day shelf life on this beer. That's it. So you know it's going to be extremely fresh, and just a real treat from Stone. So with that being said, guys, I'll give this thing a 95, and if you can go get it immediately. Drink it before 12/21, because the world's going to end. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.